Good morning and welcome to New Day. I'm Shante Sumpter in for Kelly as she takes some much-deserved time off. And listen, if Kelly's out having fun, we're going to do the same. So let's start this show off the right way. It is time for Hot Topics, my favorite segment here on New Day. And on the panel today, we have Terry Hollimon. Hey. We have the one-woman TikTok sensation herself, Grama Carolyn. And closing out the lineup, New Day producer Rebecca Perry. Thank you all for being here today.
Of course, yeah. Why wouldn't we be here?
You know, you're right. It's going to be a vibe. We're going to have a great time. And you know, we're a sports town here in Seattle.
Very much.
So excited about this one.
All right, right? So it's only right that we talk about the Seahawks. Fresh off of their Super Bowl 60 win, we're still celebrating that. And now they're stepping into the national spotlight. Once again, HBO and the NFL picked Seattle for this year's Hard Knocks. Ooh. The popular documentary-style series follows a team's training camp and preseason. This will be the first time Hard Knocks has featured the defending Super Bowl champion since the show's debut in 2001. So we're really doing something different here. Mm-hmm. And it's always exciting just anytime I feel like that your team can get, you know, some extra attention.
Oh, yeah. And I think it's really past due, right?
Totally.
You think about the success this team has had in the 2000s, and we're just now getting on Hard Knocks. This is a show that's been 20 seasons deep, and we're now getting on.
And we've had the best characters on this team, too.
Right. Like Marshawn Lynch was a missed opportunity. For sure.
They dropped the ball, you know, literally, yeah.
And you know, I was looking it up today. Apparently in 2012, Hard Knocks did reach out, and Pete Carroll was like, nah, we're not interested. We don't want to be like entertainment for TV. We want to win games. So now, you know, new coach, Mike McDonald. So kind of like a younger approach, getting with the program.
I like it. I'm excited about it. I'll be watching.
It's the best show.
Yeah, it is a great show. I could see her being on there, like as a, you know, showing up at fall camp.
If I can sneak into training camp somewhere, I'm going to be doing it.
That's your mission. We got to see you on there, so that's going to be fun. And then we just get to see some of the new people on the team, new characters. I feel like Sam Darnold, you know, just pulling them out of their shell a little bit.
Oh my gosh.
Nice.
Yeah, Sam Darnold.
Getting to know them as people and their families. They go home with them, that sort of thing. It's really fun.
So we'll all be watching.
Yes, because we're so connected to them.
Yeah.
All right, so you know we love to talk about some viral moments. Right now, I feel like I gotta hold these Kit Kats and guard them with my life because apparently this is hot property right now. If you haven't heard, thieves stole 12 tons of Kit Kats from a truck traveling between Italy and Poland. I cannot make this up. The vehicle is still missing as we speak. Nestle confirmed the heist and reassured customers that safety and supply aren't affected. The company indicated that cargo theft is becoming a serious issue across Europe. So, you know, I mean, they had the Louvre. I don't condone stealing, but if you're going to steal something, the crown jewels, that seems like, you know, something worth stealing. But Kit Kats are my favorite chocolate.
They are my second favorite. And I got to say this, whoever hijacked these, I think the next thing we're going to see is a hijacking of a stagecoach full of insulin or Ozempic or something. Because what did you steal? Tons of Kit Kats? Come on, what are you doing?
What do you do with them? It feels like, you know, like going back to the jewels, you can break them down, you can get some rings and all that.
Not saying, she just heard how you can do stuff.
I mean, I'm not a thief for nothing. I'm not a criminal, but from the movies.
It's like maybe they didn't think this one quite all the way through.
I'm sure it's going to melt. And I feel like the European chocolate is just much better than the chocolate we have here. So it doesn't hold up as well. So I don't get it, but hey,
I don't get it either. But hey, if it was a truck full of Reese's peanut butter cups, I would be on it. Don't leave that unlocked in my neighborhood. I'm coming to get it.
And if it ever happens and they offer a reward, I'm calling you in.
What do you mean? I wouldn't.
All right. Well, speaking of calling in, it makes me think of blasting off. NASA's long-delayed Artemis 2 mission is expected to launch tomorrow. So this is exciting. 4 astronauts will spend about 10 days flying to and around the moon and back. They'll be the first crew to make that journey in more than 50 years. And you know, they won't actually get out and walk on the moon, but this flight is a crucial step toward future landings. Can you all believe it's been 50 years since NASA's last trip to the moon?
No, that's... Yeah.
No, I wouldn't. Yeah, did they really go?
Don't start it.
Yes, they would. I'm sorry.
And the crazy thing is that it's happening on April Fool's Day.
Oh my
And
goodness.
so,
What are we doing here?
Are they even going?
Are they? Is this a big
That is
joke?
it.
No, and if they don't go tomorrow, because it really depends on the weather in
Sure.
Florida and all of that, then people might be like, wait, are they really going? Are they not? I
Yeah.
think they probably should have pushed it back.
I mean, why would you do that that day?
Pick the second, the third, any other day but the first. Come on,
Speaking
man.
of
Yes.
April Fools, are we on high alert for tomorrow? I feel like every year you have different brands. They put out just the most crazy things, and they usually get me because I'm like, dang. What do you mean? Why would they discontinue the Honda Accord? Why would they do that? And then all of a sudden it's like, wait, what day is it? April Fools.
Yeah, you have to wake up and be cognizant of the calendar, I think, on April Fools. And usually I am pretty good. I don't usually fall for any of the big ones, but yeah, you have to wake up knowing this is April 1st. Don't trust anyone. Don't trust anyone. Yeah.
Except me, because it is my birthday.
That
Trust
is
me.
That is your, yeah.
All right, you know, speak.
Yeah,
No,
go
go
ahead. No, I
ahead.
was just going to say, I remember the only one I've ever pulled. Has anybody ever pulled a successful one at the table?
No, I haven't.
I have.
What?
Yeah,
what
tell
was
I
it?
have. It's
No, you got to
Yeah,
share
you gotta
now.
spill the beans now.
okay. This is my dad used to have these glass eyes. The real glass eyes.
Like eyes?
Like eyes that the doctors would put in
Okay,
people's
yeah,
eyes.
okay,
in their
yeah,
face.
okay.
So my dad had these glass eyes. I took one time and I put it right here over my eye, and then it squinted, and then I had to pop out, and people thought my eye. I did something, and then I was like, oh, my eye, and then my eye popped out, and people literally went crazy.
I think you need to do
I
this
think you
again.
would. I think you
This needs
would.
to make another
You gotta do it in public. You have to go, like, get on the light rail or something. And
Do it.
then all of a sudden,
And TikTok it, film it.
I did that for a few years. I did
Oh,
that.
my
That was
gosh.
like the icing on the cake.
you topped it, because my little story about being duped, I remember I was like 11 and I wanted a cell phone. Now every 11-year-old has a cell phone, so it's no difference. But at this point, back in the day, my uncle said, I'm gonna get you a phone for your birthday. Don't worry. It's my birthday. He gives me an empty box.
Oh.
And I never got a cell phone that year either. So it was, and you see, and I'm 33 tomorrow, and I'm holding on
You
to
never
that.
get
That's a therapy moment, man. Somebody should have called CPS on your uncle. That's child abuse. You're not supposed to do that to your child. Get the hopes up and let them down like that.
Exactly.
I'll call your uncle when we get off.
Please do. So as you all know, stay alert, on high alert tomorrow. If anything seems crazy, question
is.
it. Question it. Grama Carolyn, we are so happy to have you here today because you are a TikTok sensation. 1.6 million followers. Tell us more about your channel and how you got started.
You know, I woke up this morning and I looked on my TikTok, and it actually says that today is the day I downloaded TikTok 6 years ago.
Oh, happy anniversary!
6-year anniversary
Wow.
of downloading TikTok. And it was 2 weeks later that I actually made my first video.
Wow.
I scrolled for 2 weeks and said, oh, what the hell am I doing? I could do all this. And then I never looked back. I just,
We see you there jamming
You know,
out.
I just-
Okay, all the vibes.
You always have like a dance party behind you. Like, how does that happen?
well, I ask.
Yeah.
I ask. Did I not ask you? Can we
She
dance?
did.
I ask
She
every.
did indeed.
Would you like to dance? I dance with every. I just ask.
I
you
love
know,
it.
if you don't want to, you don't have to.
Yeah,
But
and
if you
it's
want
like-
to, let's do it.
I mean, how could they tell you no? We could just feel your energy through the video, and then seeing you in person, it's like, yes,
You
she
know,
is the same person.
Absolutely. I love it.
And it's
Thanks.
great because a lot of people have this misconception, I feel like, of influencers, but I feel like both you and Terry actually are proving that this is not just a young person's game.
You know, it's all a learning curve. But I always tell people, be yourself. Be yourself and do what you love. And I preach, live your best life every day.
Yeah, I agree wholeheartedly. Yeah, so that's what I do is I love so many different things, and so I use social media as my outlet to show people the things that I love to do, whether it's cooking or just making people laugh or having fun. So I think when you put out your authentic self, it shows in the camera. Now look at me and the parking lot of K5 right there. Yeah. Go Mariners. There we go. So, I like to have fun, man, and want people to have fun too.
It's
like
great.
you.
Yes,
Obviously.
that's it.
It's great.
I got a smile on my face all the time.
And it's infectious, and we need more of that. I feel like you're inspiring me to start making some more videos. So definitely.
Well, we
love
could start off with dancing.
Hey,
Dancing
right?
with Grandma.
Exactly, dancing with Grandma. We're gonna do one maybe today. We'll do Get it popping. All right, you know, guys, we have a nice little bit of candy here.
We have the Reese's over
filling you all
here.
up
You
with
know?
sweets.
Yeah, that's
Easter candy.
Looking ahead
This is
to
my
Easter.
favorite. This is my favorite.
Peeps? Oh, I thought you were
No,
about
she
to say
said
Peeps. I was about to
This
say,
is Rebecca. I know
No,
Rebecca
I
loves
do
Peeps.
love a peach.
Oh, my
do?
goodness,
No.
really?
So I have a hot take
Yes,
about
please.
Easter candy. So I think out of all the holidays, Easter candy is superior.
What?
Over Christmas, over Valentine's Day, over Halloween.
Okay.
I love
Get her out of here. The only thing, and I don't see it on here, is jelly beans.
Jelly beans,
I'm
okay.
a jelly bean girl.
They're good.
And I like jelly beans, not the other one so much, the little ones.
Okay.
I like the little
Okay.
ones, but I like the original,
the
jelly
original.
beans.
Okay, y'all just
You know,
nasty. Y'all just nasty and have no taste. Jelly beans and Peeps. That's a gross.
Oh,
Look, you got- look here.
Just
Just for you, pink and green, aka.
Look, right?
Yeah.
Just
I
for
think
you.
chocolate
There
is
you go.
so much better when it's shaped like a bunny.
Okay.
You know what?
It
Okay,
tastes
so
better.
how do you eat
You
yours?
eat it with the ears
Yes,
first,
even
of
like a
course.
I don't know what kind of psychological
This is
warfare
crazy.
that's
Yes,
going on with the
always
candy
eat the ears
companies,
first.
I do like Reese's.
Reese's are the best.
But I mean, it
love
doesn't have to be
And they're
wrapped
better.
in
When they're
pastel
pink,
for
it's
them to taste better.
They do.
Are these like the little circus things?
I think they are like the
Marshmallow?
Yes,
These
circus
peanuts,
peanuts.
like, yeah, the peanut things.
And those are nasty as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, I mean,
they're
I
pretty,
could
though.
really just throw the
I
whole
could eat
table.
those. I could eat those over the Peeps. I like those
I eat
better.
none of them. As we sit around here
Underrated.
talking about Easter candy, looking like a big Easter basket.
Right.
ourselves.
No,
Right? Look at this.
It's a vibe.
We looking like,
Yes.
yeah, no, just put some green grass around us and we look like your
Jerry,
kids'
tell
Easter
me,
basket.
do you like this guy right here?
Oh, I love that guy. I will eat that all the time. That's my
They're
probably
good.
my number one.
They're
Okay.
good.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you don't get that in any other holiday.
No,
No, you don't.
Now, all right, we're gonna support your topic, your hot take for now. But
now.
earlier, I was about to tell him, take this chair off. All right, speaking of eating, Kentucky Fried Chicken. You know, they have your chicken, they got all that, but now they're stepping into the fashion game.
Oh.
This is my first time seeing it, but we have a new pickle puffer jacket. It's inspired by
Pickles.
the UK. I can't even get it out. The fan favorite pickle brine chicken. So kind of like a Chick-fil-A
Okay.
taste, but that's only in the UK.
Yeah.
The limited edition coat is stuffed with pickle chips. So those are real pickles.
they're real.
Oh,
And
God, don't-
apparently
imagine
you
getting
can
a
drink
fucking hole.
the brine. So I guess that little hole at
there's
the
a
top.
serious-
Oh, at the
You know,
top
people
you
do
could-
drink
oh, my
the juice.
goodness.
A little
Yeah.
sippy nozzle.
It is
Oh,
part of
my
a merch
goodness.
drop that is part marketing stunt because this is quite the stunt. But guess what? It's blowing up online. KFC says it's designed for super fans who want to wear their love of pickles loud and proud. And first of all, don't even sit by me with a pickle jacket on.
No, first of all, why are you wearing a KFC jacket? First of all, you're just greedy, and yeah, you need some help. Your back is probably big. You don't need to be wearing a KFC jacket. Second of all, you got on a
Big
pickle
bags.
coat, big back. You know, you got the triple X, and you got pickles in your jacket. Why do you need pickles in your jacket?
Hey,
Like,
Especially
I
with
do
those
love
nozzles
pickles.
right here.
who drinks pickle juice?
I
Carol?
mean, and then imagine like you run into something, you know, sometimes you get caught up on something, now you're walking around
Smell like
smelling
pickles.
pickles. And please,
But you like pickles.
I do like
But you wouldn't wear
pickles,
that.
But you would never catch me in a pickle jacket, not even if I was dead.
Okay.
I would come back.
Okay, hear me out.
Okay, come on.
I would put it on and make a video. I would dance.
Okay,
I would
yeah.
dance in it
That's fair.
and
But
then
that's
give it
fair.
back and give it back.
See, because you're thinking long term.
Yeah.
and Next
I
thing
got-
we know, you're on the
I did
KFC
that.
commercial.
She getting a
sponsorship.
KFC check.
Yeah.
Cut me 10.
Or a pickle
okay?
check.
10 off the
Maybe
top.
get a pickle check.
Never say never.
I mean, there's lots of
Blast it
pickle
to
companies
spending
out
money
here,
these
right?
days.
Lots of pickle companies out here. So when we think about,
I do love a good pickle.
I'm saying I love pickles, and lately, because I don't know, a lot of people may not know, I am expecting my first baby.
Yes.
And pickles, I love pickles, but I've always loved pickles. I don't have any weird cravings. Like, you know how you see some people are like, pickles and ice cream. Oh, it's been, no.
Not
Do
you.
any of you all have any experience with
Have you?
cravings?
Well, when I was pregnant,
I knew you were going to do that.
I might look like I was pregnant sometime, but I
But you do have.
wasn't. No, but when my kids' moms.
Okay. I'm like, stop.
Let me stop. Let me bridge
I
serious for a
remember,
minute.
so I had my first baby in September, like early September, and the peaches were like at their peak, and that's all I wanted was to eat peaches.
See, that's a good
yeah,
one.
that's
That's a
not
good
bad.
one.
That's a good one.
Red vines. I was red vines. I was just craving red vines 24/7.
Yeah.
Oh,
I had to have red
okay.
vines. I was just eating them like crazy.
Does
love
anything
it.
disgust you? Like the thought of anything?
You know, really, it just depends on the day.
Yeah.
Some days we like beef. Some days
Sometimes
we
not.
don't like beef. Some days we like chicken. Some days we don't. But we will never like beef, okay? Ever.
So mean.
Sorry, Rebecca.
Okay, we gotta wrap up. We're having way too much fun. Thank you all of y'all,
Yes.
for coming on today, and thank you all for sticking with us. It's been a great time. For more fun, subscribe to the New Day YouTube, and be sure to download King 5 Plus for free. Don't forget to enjoy your new day, and we will see you next time.